So right now I'm here in a Champa Sculpture Museum, and behind me you can see the big statue of Buddha, and all these statues were built around AD 875, the year 875, and it was not part of Vietnam or the old Vietnamese kingdom at all. Like from the name of the museum, it was part of Champa Kingdom dynasty, which is totally different from Vietnam. It is like similar to Siem, which is today's Thailand. And yeah, as you can see, all these statues are remnants from the ancient temple. So they are usually based on mythology, and goddess Shiva and other Buddhist gods. It is also worth to mention that all these sculptures and statues were brought here during the war, French war. At least it's written there in the notes. And by French government, French army. So I would like to also mention that all these statues were originally located in a Mission area, which is ancient, kind of like I've mentioned before, mythological place of Cham dynasty. And as you can see on all the videos that I've shot, it has totally different style from the Vietnamese culture, because it was totally different country, kingdom, and nowadays it's like part of Vietnam, but it is like great to see the difference in the culture. It is very close to the Thai kind of style. So overall, if you by any chance visit the Da Nang city and you have time to visit you like museums, you should definitely check this Champa Sculpture Museum. It's pretty good. You can see the totally different culture, and yeah, nowadays part of Vietnam, and the price is also very acceptable. I will tell you later in the other video. Yeah, so the price is 40,000 Vietnamese dongs, which is roughly around 40 Czech crowns or $1.5 US, which is really good. So we're about to leave the place. So overall, very good, great historical and cultural experience. The price is awesome, 40 Czech crowns roughly. And yeah, if you're in Da Nang, you should definitely check the Champa Sculpture Museum. Yes, right now I'm standing just in front of the kind of most famous architecture or bridge here in Da Nang. It's called the Dragon Bridge. As you can see, it has like the shape of the dragon, which is like really mythological symbol in ancient China and Vietnam, maybe Korea and Japan as well. So yeah, this is something that you definitely should check out. It's literally like 200 meters from the museum, the Champa Museum. So you just walk a bit and here you are. I shot the picture from the tail point of view, so if you cross the bridge you can literally like shoot the head of the dragon. So yeah, today's weather is not that good, but anyway, this is how it is, And there's also VTV8, which is like a national Vietnamese TV here in Da Nang behind me. So I just arrived to Da Nang's Pana Hills, thing like that. It's like local, you know, like in kind of fun place, you know, fun park. Still in construction. There's a lot of construction here, and the nature is here is amazing. You know, it's like in all those movies about Vietnam. You know, it's green, as you can see, scenery. You should see it by your own eyes because it's beautiful, man. And this entrance is like from the old ancient Asian movies. You know. Huge. Look at those cannons, man. So yeah. So once you pay the fee, which is roughly 600 Czech crowns, or let's say 25 US dollars, you're going to need to go to the cable car. So shout out to all my Russian friends that we are still, having all the Russian music here. Yeah, pretty good. Kakari, 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 kakari. So we just entered a cable car, and the view here is beautiful. It takes a long way to get to the cable car, but once you get into the cable car, the view here is extraordinary. Just be careful. Yeah. So this side. So we're reaching the end after almost 10 minutes of ride. That's pretty good. So after 10 minutes of ride, you reach this place, which looks like, almost at home, man. Europe, come on, in Vietnam, all this stuff, architecture, it's like copied from Europe. I think it's from French architecture actually. Yeah, so I guess that's the price what you pay for. Looks amazing. Always good to see European, culture here in Vietnam. With all these Asian people. Yep. Yeah. See? It's very good. Very good. Very good. I also forgot to mention that once you reach the top, the temperature is going to decrease drastically, especially from, for Asians coming from the, warmer places. They are shaking as crazy. Not for me though, a guy from Czech Republic, this is nothing. But still, I got a sweatshirt on, so just to be, sure. place called the garden. Oh, you have all the beautiful flowers here, but since it's pretty foggy, you don't have the full experience. I can imagine that it would be much better during summer, and it is recommended for lovers here. Yeah, you have all the kind of flowers. It's pretty beautiful. Actually, you know, when I said that the architecture is copied from the French culture, it is actually not. Some of these old buildings were built during the French time, when the French were here, and yeah, all these buildings were actually the buildings of high French officials. Yeah, so you know, right here you have the beautiful butterfly human slash statues. Very good. This area is actually like an amusement park. It's actually a wax house, but the entrance you have my buddy Iron Man here, Tony Stark, Bumblebee, yeah, Bumblebee, and behind me is the Optimus Prime, Transformers. So I think I just finished all the main attractions here in Bana Hills, and if you want to experience the total European culture, specifically French culture here in Vietnam, you should definitely visit this place. As I walk here, it's kind of creepy because it looks like a scene from a Silent Hill movie, which I actually really like. You know, I'm a horror fan. So, you know, you could really shoot amazing movies around here if they, allow you to. Yeah, actually, it's an amusement park, a garden, and an architectural paradise for French lovers and French music lovers. Actually, so yeah, definitely worth the visit. It's a bit pricey, it's over, let's say 700 crowns, Czech crowns, but it's definitely worth it. I think it would be even better if you go in summer. Yeah, and definitely worth for lovers here in Vietnam, Da Nang. Beautiful city. Thumbs up.